Dispose of this annoyance at once.
A body has been discovered.
You goddamn right it has. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Danganronpa 2. Let's do this, buddy.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
We got ourselves a twofer, so this is gonna be fun.
A body has been discovered. Now then,
They played it
after a
twice.
certain amount
Oh, that's great. 2 body discovery announcements in a row. That means the hanged body with a hemp bag on its head. Hyoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies have been discovered at the same time. Why you?
What?
Hyoko and who the hell is that one wearing the hemp bag?
Could it be?
2 victims? But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hyoko's body. I only saw that hanged body over there. Whoever that could be. Not even 10 minutes have passed. But still, why? What is this? Is this SpongeBob? Impossible, 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 impossible. It's impossible for killings to happen on this island.
Shut the hell up! This is just...
For now, we should lower that person wearing the hemp bag to the ground. Leaving it like that is just too sad. But what about preserving the scene of the crime? Who fucking cares about that? There's a control panel for the baton lighting. Something on the wing of the stage. You can lower the body with that. Fuyuhiko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed a button on the control panel. It's a very aggressive motor. With a motorized sound like the growl of a starving beast. The baton lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the body. Now, I'm going to take off the hemp bag, okay? Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront that reality. Under the hemp bag, there was no denying that the face I saw belonged to Ibuki. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. I did a better job fighting over Ibuki. You're wrong. It's not your fault, Mikan. No matter how we feel, the one at fault is.
What's the matter?
Oh, jeez, it feels like someone died here or something.
So you finally showed up, the root of all evil.
What the heck?
How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I even went to the trouble of bringing everyone for you.
Bringing everyone.
Are you kidding me?
What the hell's going on here, dude? Ibuki and Hyoko?
What?
So, 2 people have been killed.
What?
Well, that's not all. I've also summoned the others who are at the hospital.
The others.
This is troubling.
Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware.
Damn it!
I can't believe they did such a horrible thing. Nagito and Akane, are you okay?
Huh?
Of course. What do you mean, of course?
No way!
Are you talking about the despair disease? Jeez, you guys, that stuff's totally over now.
Over?
Yeah, because I got bored.
For that silly reason?
I know that the killing has started. There's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, that despair disease is gone now. So you don't have to worry about it anymore.
What'd you say?
What the heck? That's impossible. How could you spread a disease and cure it so easily?
Well, who cares about the itty-bitty details? What matters is that it's already been cured. So, let's get back to the main topic and proceed as usual.
The Monokuma file!
Hell yeah, dude.
See ya later!
I'll be waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate.
This cannot be.
Yeah, of course I have to do it again, dude. It's chapter 3. We have no choice. Like last time, if this means one of us killed these two,
Let me tell you
well then,
this.
we cannot let this be.
Why do we have to do this?
Damn it.
Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this. If we don't do anything, we'll all be executed. Finally, someone fucking gets it.
What do you yearn for?
Abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world. But what about Nekomaru? What's going to happen to him? Is he not going to participate this time? Is that even allowed? Hey, Nekomaru. Oh. That's random crime. Looks like the lingering after effects of the despair disease. It's nothing for you to worry about.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about.
This is bad.
Since you have the liar disease, your after effects could be lies. Maybe, dude.
Leave it to me.
Please leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on investigating. So I must do my very best.
Alrighty.
Oh, that is... I do not like speaking that high. Alrighty. I'll definitely bring back Nekomaru with everyone's trust. And win everyone's trust, Black. It seems we should leave Nekomaru to Monami. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it?
Damn it.
I'll stay. I still don't feel good yet.
I mean, it's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right?
Damn right.
Then I'll leave that to you. Then let's get started, so we can end this nightmare for good. That's right. We need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this. Why not? It has happened twice already. But for those two's sake, we need to find the truth. And for them, we need to end this nightmare once and for all. Investigation. Like, I've been putting up with this for a while.
Hey.
Why is it so fucking hot in here, dude? I hate being hot. It's because your clothes are so smothering. You're wearing a fucking jumpsuit, my dude. I seriously can't stand this. I'll let you guys investigate this place. And so, Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. But it really is hot. In fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that I need to check the Monokuma file first. The two victims this time, Ibuki Miyota and Hiyoko Saionji. Ibuki Miyota's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There were no other external injuries. Hiyoko Saionji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. It appears her death was instant. What the... Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so it's not like this is a useful clue. Well, it confirms what we don't... It confirms what we already knew. Like, that is... We assumed it was that, but it could have just been... You know, various other things. It's strange. Why did the killer kill two people? Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right? So, I don't think it's really necessary to kill two people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. Or was there a reason they had to kill two people? A reason for killing two people? Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so...
I'll definitely find out. I think.
Oh. Seriously, I prefer if she had more confident sounding catchphrase. Hey man, she's fucking putting the effort in. Okay, what do we got? Yeah. The shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Kazuichi put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this?
Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here. What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough.
They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed it? Then what was that thing I saw? Surveillance camera unit has been added to the report. Oh, I didn't want to. Okay. Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing a hospital gown that she was wearing when she was sick. What's this on Ibuki's feet? I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. Did she... So she had the gullible disease. So did... I'm assuming the killer told her. He's like, hey, kill Hiyoko. And then kill yourself. I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, this blood belongs to someone else.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right?
Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because of the hemp bag, though. I mean, I know so many people who paint their nails and have long black hair with white streaks in it. But I knew right away she was dead, so she was hanging from that rope.
Like,
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
well,
That helps. There's no time of death in the Monokuma file this time. So I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true, their estimated times of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own. So right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterward. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? A hemp bag. Upon further inspection, there's a Monami decal on the fabric. Looks like this isn't just a normal bag. Shut the rope. It's the rope that was tied to the baton lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact that this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have attained this rope, and it means it'll be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
hey!
Excuse me, Mikan. Do you have a moment?
What happened?
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Yes, she had no other external injuries. There's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
That was obvious from the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself.
You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place.
Fucking someone keep eyes on him. Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. A stepladder. The stepladder is tipped over on its side.
This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Isn't that a bloodstain?
See?
Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hyoko's blood.
Yep.
Is this Chris's blood? That's the only thing I can think of. A bloodstain that probably belonged to Hyoko is on the left side of the ladder. What does it mean? Alrighty, Hyoko! Show me that neck. Hyoko's body is suspended against a pillar on the left side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hyoko's kimono like that? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Hyoko? When I first discovered Hyoko's body, when I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hyoko's body here. If that's the case, Hyoko was killed. It must have been during the time when I was getting everyone before I came back here. That was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Even if it's possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must have been someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually...
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hyoko's kimono. So I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Now tell me you want to search inside Hyoko's kimono.
Huh?
Huh? That's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive. But she's dead now, you know? If the grass is dead, play ball, you know, bro? Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with it now that she's dead? Fine. If you want to do it, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Yo.
Yeah, dude.
Hey.
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. Looks like there's something inside Hyoko's kimono. So can you feel around for that?
What?
Huh? I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hyoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono. Damn it. She's tied up so tight I can't really reach with my hand. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yo.
There's something. Is this what you were looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps...
It looks different than the keys to the cottage. So this may be the key to her motel room. The key to her motel room, huh?
But...
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely the killer tampered with this evidence.
Isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they could have put it more toward the front of her kimono so we would notice it easier. Which means we can conclude this is something Hyoko had with her all along. Renku Appa!
Hey.
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything. But you looked like you were curious about the condition of Hyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course. That's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a sec. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is...
See?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck? I don't really know if this was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right?
If her blood was left alone after her throat was slit. I'm sorry, if her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. A sea of blood, huh? 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light in that video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. Could have just used normal stage lighting. So was the candle lit when the stage was when we first found the body? That's my question, because if it was, then it would have like darkened the area around the thing, so we wouldn't have been able, maybe wouldn't have been able to see Hyoko's body. Because I'm pretty sure Hyoko died first. There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one end of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See? The back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like a curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So...
If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. What about what's behind the curtain? Can we... No, we can't check that? Sick. Looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might have been able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little. Like so. It's running as a heater for 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Fuck, dude. Now I know why it's so damn hot. Better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things down a little. AC temperature unit. Okay, and then... Baton lighting control panel. There's a control panel at the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton light on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hang body. Speaking of the lighting, the video in the music venue I saw, it had a dim candlelight ambiance to it, and it didn't look like the lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them?
So you have appeared.
I see. So you noticed it too, fiend. Huh? Noticed. So you didn't notice? Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above our head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? Look at the baton lighting. You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. So you finally noticed. I can't really see it from here. I should hold the baton lighting one more time and...
I can see it!
There's no need.
Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
Now is the time for you to take flight. Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark devas of destruction. A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up the baton lighting to the ceiling in a flash. Oh, that looked like a dick. Is it just me, or does that look like a dick? A chew. It started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles. And then the paper fluttered downward and was deftly caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder. Wow, that is amazing. I've never seen a hamster do tricks. They're my 4 dark devas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So what's with the paper?
It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribed upon it. It appears it's nothing useful. Nope, it's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural. Okay, let's talk to Chiaki. With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey, hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
See?
If you look closely. You're right. There's a smudge, as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a bloodstain?
Yep.
Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still.
Rather, what is strange? Why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain. As long as the body's nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So what was the killer trying to hide? Yeah, I gotta assume that this entire thing is trying to set up Ibuki. Like, I'm assuming if we went to, like, somewhere of hers, we'd find, like, a suicide note written by the killer. That's what all of this feels like to me. Yeah, let's try talking to people.
something like this.
It has happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cool.
This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now those 2 are no longer here. Ah, such a tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as I thought.
We must do this then, for the sake of the 2 who have fallen. Okay, assuming it's going to be all that, so storage room, baby! There's a door that says staff only. Looks like the inside is a storage room. Might as well investigate in here, too. I mean, might as well. It's just, you know, in the same building as the crime scene. You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. Probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check out how you look. There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It looks like they've made a bunch of them and had too many left over. Feels somewhat depressing. Huh? Compared to last time, it looks like there's even less here. There are even less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decoration. This thick black paper that's been folded onto the lower shelf looks like wallpaper. There are also a lot of stickers pasted all over here. On this edge of the wallpaper, it looks like it torn off a bit. What does this mean? Okay, so her body was there, but whoever did it wrapped that paper around the fucking thing using the lighting to hide the body. And because, you know, it was dark with the candlelight, you could barely see what the fuck was happening. There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. Blah. Was that a Gibson Les Paul? For a second, I thought the logo might be Epiphone, but I know about guitars and drums, but there are also instruments and machines that I've never seen here before. Like, what is that? A banjo. But they don't look like they pertain to the case. Nagito, did you come here to investigate the storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that so? Or was he trying to stand guard here?
Hey,
So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hyoko? They probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end you're just gonna be on the killer's side, right? Oh, I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it.
but
That's the main reason why. This case is really special. Huh?
man,
But I can't say for certain, though.
What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information.
Really? Might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth. You just want to make us suffer.
How mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy. And I won't even mind when I die.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time.
Huh? What does that mean?
Regardless, I guess you're not going to tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings.
Gut feelings.
Hey,
You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you.
Where exactly are you talking about?
Well, obviously, the movie theater.
After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. Movie theater? Yeah, where the bag came from.
Why the sudden interest in the movie theater?
That was, I guess it's everything important in the storage room. I guess you should go back to the music venue. Leave here, yes.
Whew.
I do not know why, but I'm feeling funky today. Okay. I think I got everything around here. I just gotta talk to everyone?
damn right.
Hey, Hajime, take a look at this. What?
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door.
This is a drumstick, right? It looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like,
If something like this is in front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue?
Why would this be? It's used to bar the door, dumbass. Remember when we came to the music venue?
If it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through.
I wonder if that's going to be possible. Of the four of us, blah, blah, blah.
Doesn't matter, you can do it.
The door was locked when we tried to get inside, and the four of us charged into the door.
But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all.
Huh?
The door's designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening?
You mean, you think this drumstick was used to lock the door?
The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that.
Then how is the killer able to get out? Huh? I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. This place is a ridiculous fire hazard. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
like,
Maybe. Maybe the killer was still inside when we broke the door down to the music venue. And then waited until we were all at the scene of the crime to join us.
I get it.
You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there should be some evidence around here somewhere.
Damn it.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this.
The killer was still inside when we broke the door down to the music venue, huh? Like you said, that might be possible, but
I've listened to the whole story.
Chiaki, that was kind of a cool entrance.
Well,
Besides the broken drumstick,
I've also discovered something interesting. What is it?
See?
Look, there's this weird glob right where the right and left door touch, see? You're right. What is that? Looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but... As you said that, Chucky bent down and scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Ugh! Why are you putting it in your mouth? Ah, it smells like workshop chemicals. Workshop? And this chewiness. I see. This thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly into the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? Just as I thought. It tastes nasty. Oh, okay. Workshop chemicals. Kazuichi? Maybe? Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? Ooh, rank you up! Yeah, I guess gotta talk to everybody. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking. That's weird. There's no way I've got that kind of weakness. I'd probably go away if I battled a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. You're right. Oh, is this the first actual bit of potential real romance in this fucking series?
Did you direct your gaze to the brave stature of my 4 dark devas of destruction?
Okay. Mikan, what's the haps?
If only I know it sooner, he may have been saved.
Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing?
After leaving Nagito's room. I went to the young call room, and that's when it came to me. I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing. One more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient room and noticed Ibuki again.
I am so sorry I made the decision.
So I quickly ran out of the restroom.
So that's what happened.
And then I saw Fuyiko in front of the hospital. So I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. It reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby.
That is a long story.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you because we've been together since this morning.
You're right. We were together until you went to the on-call room.
Yeah, that's right. We were together until just before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know.
Oh, what happened to not doubting me? Okay, I don't want to believe it's Mikan. I'm still leaning towards... Currently leaning toward Kazuichi. Alright, with this, we might be close to the finished investigating the music venue. But I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. And again! How about it, Mikan? Have you found anything out by now?
To tell you the truth, it's very non-inclusive. Very inconclusive. Non-inclusive. It's not my fault. This venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death.
Because of the heat? Is that possible?
Oof. Oof.
Yeah, so, people who know how to fuck with the time of death. Mikan, she knows she's the fucking
doctor. She's able to do that shit. Nakamura, team manager. He knows about managing people and getting them trained up the best they can. So he knows about body stuff. So you know about that. The gunk made me think of Kazuichi because of workshop chemicals, but I don't know if he'd know about the body stuff. I see. That might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the venue hot. But that's weird. Yes, the heat is the killer's doing. Is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? Yes, they fucking is. I agree. As long as I saw it. As long as I saw it, it should have been clear what order the murders occurred in. First it was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. Unless it wasn't. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistake in the order of the murders. Huh? Imitation murder? Huh? You don't know, Hajime. I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, manga, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. Do you get it, audience? Do you get it? How did imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie?
Good instincts.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people. The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that as I turned my fan on? Come on, spin this way. There we go. The goal was, yeah, just below there.
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this really was an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
It's certainly conceivable, if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? Imitation murder? One more person might have been killed?
Are you guys worried that there's going to be another victim? Then no worries. Things will get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people can be killed all at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing skill trip, the same Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, killing everyone at once is okay. The Blacken wouldn't be able to secure an easy victory, right? Just bar the fucking doors to this place and set the fucker on fire. This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains.
If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings? Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules.
I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we could only choose one based on majority vote, the other person would certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 instances instead of 2? Or if 4 instances overlap one another?
Silence.
Shut up! It's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Meaning, 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too? Right. 2, right?
Hey.
I don't like this.
All right, fine. That's right. There's always one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. You should maybe say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should shut up and go back to my cave.
I see. So there's no possibility for two killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little.
Yep.
Yep. It makes things a little easier. Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people,
Face your powerlessness.
it means a third victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation?
Could it be? You haven't seen it?
Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my.
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the imitation is...
Good instinct.
Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well,
Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie. As if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie. I see. Nagito mentioned something about that. I see. So you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital, for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
you are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right. Might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all till the end. Let's bounce! Third island. Let's go. Let's check out the movie theater first. The Hopsicle. Movie theater.
Hello there.
Well, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case, in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet.
I see.
Then you really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Did you call me? What?
Hajime's the customer.
Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it. But I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're a really tough guy. And you're really a tough guy. You were so devoted to being Tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito?
Stop it! My resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker.
See, it's this one. I'm sorry, I was born stupid.
You bought this for $1.5 million?
But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie.
Who cares about that anymore? Just give me my damn invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go.
It says the invitation. It already said the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give you one ticket per person. You can only have one chance to watch it for free. I already stamped today's date on it, under the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
Then I'll go prepare the protection reel. Yeah. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey,
Ah, Hajime, about the invitation ticket. I strongly recommend you keep that safe.
Huh? Why?
No reason. Just think of it as a protective charm. I guess I should wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations.
No.
Hold on, I'm still in the middle of preparing. No rush, no rush.
Are you sure?
Hasty boys get hated, you know. They might even get hated by boy bears too, you know.
You can hate me all you want. It's a video game poster. Looks interesting. I'm definitely going to buy that. Because that is the next game I'm going to be playing, Ultra Despair Girls.
impossible.
Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing. You paid $1.5 million for it, too.
But even you said I should have just settled it with money to get out of seeing that movie.
You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing. You know? Just leave me alone.
It's a food shop. A lot of things like popcorn, sandwiches, and drinks are all arranged here.
I don't think this pertains to the incident at all. That reminds me. That item should be on top of the counter. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp. Blah, blah, blah. If that tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Well there, we're interested in buying that tote bag.
Too bad.
Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out.
Who'd you sell it to?
You're so stupid.
There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that would reveal who the killer is.
So the killer bought it. I remember you said there was only one because it was an limited item, right?
It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person.
What's the difference?
Hey,
When you buy one bag, you get another one for free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off.
well now.
Oh, now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
This is exciting. Exciting.
Dan's got a hoard on.
I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly.
From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D, that sounds so half-assed.
Now, Ben, please relax and enjoy the film.
Oh, fucking try, my guy.
The Wizard of Monami 2.5D.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Yo, bro, can you fix the fucking flicker? It's gonna give me a goddamn seizure.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise, and was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends.
Alright, who these fuckers?
Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Okay.
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows. He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful.
Was Tin Monami supposed to be there?
Actually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami.
Okay, no, it wasn't. That was a glitch.
He somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Well, they don't usually love a storybook ending.
Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, 1 for each head.
So,
Oh, now then, let's meet again with the class trial.
bye-bye.
I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation. Bruh, are you a YouTube film critic? Because that was a disappointing movie. It wasn't the fucking nightmare that you described it to be. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it okay to even call that a movie? That statement I kind of agree with. The first statement, though, I've seen way worse. Bruh. Well, thanks to that movie. Now you know, right? Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Yoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too.
But
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that it wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now. Or, if the killer's main goal was just imitation murder, they could be upset about it. But I'm not sure if that's even true. Yeah, what I am assuming happened was killed Kyoko first. Got Ibuki to do it. Then killed Ibuki by telling her to commit suicide because she had the fucking gullible disease, naive disease. So she killed herself, and he broadcast that. Hajime ran over, found her body, and Kyoko was still there, all like strapped up and stuff, but she was behind a fake wall. Alrighty, next up, the Hopsticle. Actually, how's my fucking pet doing? I gotta make sure her poop's gone. Yo, my dudes.
Well,
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only been a few days. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
hey,
Yeah, saw. I didn't make any weird modification or anything. Like I'm suspicious or anything, dude. Didn't you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
right.
Yeah, I just like tweaked it a little. Then if there are any other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man,
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors were used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed from the hospital monitor. From the music venue camera, same thing.
hey,
But if I felt like that, wouldn't have been able to communicate. So I decided to swap the cameras.
So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage and the music venue and vice versa.
However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So if you bring the same model of camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal.
Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it.
However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't be able to use it.
You're right. You did work on that. Good job, bud. I should investigate the lobby first. Okay. There's a surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue surveillance camera was destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime. There's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I also want to ask you that. Like, totally. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue. It showed the music venue stage. There's a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling. Just beneath that, there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered. But now I know it must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder without any hesitation. She climbed that stepladder of her own free will. And then she grabbed that rope and... that's all I saw. Candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went all dark of a sudden. And it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. The one I got from the machine alley was a really old model, dude.
Hold on.
Well,
At that time, you said you didn't know the person wearing a hemp bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah.
You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her.
But I didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, she climbed that stepladder on her own. Does that mean she committed suicide? Would that mean she's her own killer?
Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. So... Chiaki go,
Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it.
Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure it out that easily. Oh, yeah. I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there.
What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden.
She said the conference room. But why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking it, but... did she seem a little bit upset? Alrighty. Into the hospital proper. And to the second floor, I believe. Oh. That was neat. I don't think I've seen a game in the series that actually has you climb upstairs. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
hey,
Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
'cause
If you turn on the light, it's going to be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed?
Hey.
Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you going to do? Are you going to poke them out? I'm not going to poke out my eyes.
Aww.
Bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started to adjust. Until they started adjusting to the light. Whew. Okay. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window. Oh, okay.
Hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
Well?
I got it. Got what?
See?
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here. So they probably were careful about light shining through.
See?
See? A black curtain that blocks out light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. A black light-blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So, is something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was that all about? That bit about it being embarrassing, and if I look and troll fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? Well, first, gotta get that bear.
I've been found.
Damn right you have, son. And I need to fucking spend some Monokuma coins next free time I get. It's a projector. Well, it's not strange for it being in a conference room, after all. This probably isn't a clue. I should look elsewhere. So this was a light-blocking curtain. That's why it was so pitch black. It's a really big window. The room looks spacious thanks to that. It's a folding desk. They probably arrange these inside the conference room during meetings. There's nothing that catches my eye. And Chiaki. Hey, did I do something to make you angry?
That's wrong.
I'm not angry, I think. Well, are you or aren't you? If you're not angry, you wouldn't have done something so weird.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm already over that. I'm already over what happened earlier, so you don't have to worry about it.
I think.
Is she teasing me? I think in the on-call room. This isn't a room for patients. It's more like an on-call room for hospital staff. But all this cluttered medical equipment makes it look like a storage room. This is the only on-call room. Working at a hospital must be tough. So if a room like this exists, that means there used to be people here, right? Seriously, what the heck is going on with this island? Alrighty, back downstairs. Looks like this is an open room. There shouldn't be anybody inside. Should look somewhere else.
Now then.
I'm finally getting back to my normal self.
All right.
Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can have my boobs if you win. No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet.
Be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. Wow, Hajime, fuck off. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey, hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might always keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. Looks like there was one gown for each patient room. So I thought there might be more in the empty rooms, but there weren't any gowns?
Yo!
Yeah, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left in here was the one Nagito was wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser.
Like,
No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikan back there at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. Okay, so they said the music venue, the hospital, and the motel. I just remembered. I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hiyoko's room is. Might be faster just to ask someone.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, could you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as what I found out with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's how I went to you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue,
I get it.
you met up with Mikan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door couldn't be opened for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door. And Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey,
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall... Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami.
I see.
I see. So Kazuichi and Sonya didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like,
Well, Hyoko was killed. Between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but while we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front. I asked what she was going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up to look for Ibuki?
well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well,
No, we went to the movie theater in the street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anybody. You implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anybody? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In short, there's no way I could have killed Hyoko and wrapped her up in that pillow with duct tape. It's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact that Hyoko was killed when we did discover her body.
huh?
What? Do you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that are to be doubted for. So don't worry. If you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. Alrighty, Gundam.
So you have appeared.
You're here, right? Come on out. Huh? You talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place, dude. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure to pray to whatever god you hold dear. And you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Clatter, clatter, clatter. Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside her kimono. Maybe I'll use this. It opened. Just as I thought, this was the key to Hyoko's room. Alright, I should go inside. Not bad. So, Hyoko was staying here. She only stayed a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room yet, but I feel a little conflicted.
Oh my.
Huh? Did the door open? Yeah, Hyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What? Did something happen? No, it is just... I am starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? The bed is messed up. Doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. Oh. You fucking mariachi bitch, rank you up! There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. The moment Hyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However,
Her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
perhaps.
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday, I went to go to talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her that it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She got the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at the time. And then I saw it. Hyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru was no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
Oh. And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be? Hyoko remembered that. Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear a kimono? I can see that happening. Hyoko locked her room and made sure to put the key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on a conversation. Nobody knew? If that's the case, How did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcibly abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clues. Oh well. Yes. Time for the trial, baby. Let's go.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
Yeah, you will, buddy. It's already time. For me to wrap this episode, thank you all for joining me. I will be back next time with the motherfucking class trial, baby. Oh, I can't wait. But until then, I'm dead. See you guys next time.
Excuse me while I whip this out.